bhakti is not exclusive attachment to one's personal God and hatred for everybody else's God. It is an inclusive love. It is the ability to love people who are different from you. It's the ability to accept the diversity that there is in nature, in the world, as God's Leela. And therefore, anything that comes, anything that is created in the universe, you love, not per se, you love as God's manifestation. So there is a basic difference between attachment and love, which you must see. Everything that passes as love today is nothing but attachment. What is the difference between attachment and love? Attachment means you love another individual not for his or her own sake. You love him because there is a return from that person to you. And that return is either in terms of material gifts or physical conveniences, emotional feeding, or intellectual well-being. And because that love is dependent on a return from the other person, in effect, you are not loving the other person. You are only loving yourself. So attachment is nothing but self-love. And wherever there is attachment, there is an imposition of your will on the other person. There is a constant list of demands from you to the other person. There is a bondage that you establish. It's as if the other person becomes your slave. Nobody likes that. And therefore, the result of attachment is breaking of the relationship, bitterness between two people. And all over the world, relationships are breaking down because of selfishness. It's not because of love, it's selfishness. So what the Gita speaks of is inclusive love, which means you love the other person not because of a return. The return may be there, may not be there. You love the person for his or her own sake. And thereafter you accept the person as he or she is. With the pluses, with the minuses, with the good qualities, with the bad qualities. Even if it hurts you, even if it is detrimental to you, you wholeheartedly support and continue the relationship. This is called love. Where is this and where is whatever it is that passes off as love today? So there must be an effort on our part to remove not the relationship, but remove the selfishness from relationships. Remove the demands and expectations from relationships. And learn to accept people as they are. And when you accept people as they are, whatever comes out of them, good, bad, indifferent, becomes a source of immense pleasure, fulfillment, amusement. Even the negative qualities you're able to laugh over. You find them amusing because of the overwhelming feeling of love, acceptance, oneness that you have for the other person. There is no such thing as love today in the world. It's all attachment, it's all selfishness. So Aldous Huxley says there are 4 kinds of devotees. One kind of devotee is constantly making petitions. Petitions, oh God, please make sure that my son passes. Oh God, my daughter is getting to be 27 years old. Please find her a husband. Otherwise, I'll be stuck with her. So there is a constant stream of demands. That is why in a place like Mumbai, there was the famous Siddhivinayak temple. When exam time comes, the queues get longer. Because everyone's going there to pray. Slightly better than that is what Aldous Huxley calls as intercession. What is intercession? Intercession is you go to a temple, church or mosque, you are no longer praying only for yourself or your wife and children. You are interceding on behalf of others. In the Vedas, you have a line which says, Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramaya. Let the whole world be happy. But even then, you are making a demand on God. At the end of it all, you come to understand, say, who am I to make demands on God? It is God who created the whole universe. God knows best what we all need. It is not for me to make any demands either for myself or for people around me. Then what do? It's just adoration. You look around you and you see nothing but perfection. You look all over and you see nothing but God's manifestation. And you are so overwhelmed with God's presence that you say, that you simply adore God. In the bird that sings, in the sun that shines, in the leaves and their fabulous colors and forms, in the flowers, in the fragrance that emits from the flowers, various kinds of animals, different kinds of human beings, even if they are irritable, even if they are angry. When anger comes out of a person, you don't see it as an angry person, you see it as a mere manifestation of God's glory. And so you are in a constant state of exaltation, adoration of God. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you see nothing but God. This is adoration. And when you are able to zero in on God's presence, the last thing is contemplation. So your focus shifts entirely from the world and its manifestations to that substratum, the power that is behind it all.